Uh-oh, hold on. Brace your ears. Okay. Alright. Okay, as I was saying, shiny Sableye and shiny Elektrike is the goal today. Let me double check, make sure I have enough Pokeballs before we even get going. 6 Pokeballs, 7 Great Balls. Yeah, I'm not totally confident that that's gonna do it. Do I have a Repel? I do. Yeah, so I'm not totally confident that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to... I guess I have to go back to... Not Dewford, I'm in Dewford. Paddleberg. I have to go back to Paddleberg. Wait. No, I could have just gone to Slateport. It doesn't matter. I guess Paddleberg's the quicker ride? I don't know. I don't actually know if it's quicker to go to Paddleberg or to Slateport, but I gotta get some more Pokeballs. Uh-oh. This chat is connected. What do you mean? There we go. Now chat should be good. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had a Repel. Oh well. I did kind of... I think I spent a lot of money recently buying Pokeballs. Ooh, I did. I don't have a lot of money. I guess I can sell the tiny mushrooms. Because I don't really know what they do in this game. Get 100 for the Everstone. Man, I don't really want to sell my potions. And I don't think I have any more trainers to battle. Oh well, I guess I'll just buy 4 more. And hopefully that is enough. And I guess I can always reset, assuming... If I do miss on the Sableye, I guess I can always reset. If like... What do I have now? 10 Pokeballs? 4? I think I had 4 Great Balls and... Oh no, I should have 10 Pokeballs and 4 Great Balls, right? So 14 total. So I should be good. Okay, so what you're looking at right now on screen is the wild Pokemon, Gen 3 wild Pokemon tab from Pokefinder. That determines which Pokemon. So I put my location, right? So I'm going to be hunting in Granite Cave, basement, floor 1. I want Sableye. Which it auto-fills the encounter slot as 10 and 11. So I'm looking for Sableye. And I'm looking for, I do star/square for any of the earliest shinies. And when I click generate, 7275 is my frame that I'm looking for. And I made the delay, since we're using Sweet Scent from Oddish. In this capture, we're using Sweet Scent to automatically encounter a Pokemon. Sweet Scent has a delay, so in a cave it's 268. Hey, a Geodude. I need Geodude. I might as well catch this guy as well while I'm here. Need this for the Pokedex. Of course, this is going to be a forever save, so I'm going to be getting like a whole living dex. Oh, I have 7 Great Balls. Okay, yeah, we should be totally fine. I would like to get the entire living dex, regional and national Pokedex. So the Hoenn regional dex and the national dex. I did just get Pokemon Coliseum recently to help with the completion of that. That'll definitely help with the Johto starters. Alright, so if you haven't seen RNG manipulation, like I said, I am looking for frame 7275, and that is what I put in the Eon timer. I put pre-timer at 5,000. It's just 5 seconds. It'll count down and tell me when to reset the game. So because Emerald always starts at frame 0, let me double check and make sure I saved. Because Emerald always starts at frame 0, when I reset, I'll start at frame 0, and then I will have, about 2 minutes to wait before frame 7275. And whenever the countdown is finished, I'll press A on Sweet Scent, and that will trigger the Pokemon battle, and hopefully I get this shiny Sableye. Of course, it'll be, it shows you the nature and the gender and everything right here, so it'll be a docile female star shiny Sableye level 10. So let's go ahead and try it. And the way to soft reset is just by pressing start A, B, and select at the same time. And I'm using legitimate hardware. I'm using my Capture Card DS. Emerald's in the bottom slot here. Oh, I forgot to turn on my timer on OBS. My fault. Yeah, okay, so now it's just the waiting game. So yesterday, I caught this guy right here, Raymond, the shiny Talo, with the Premier Ball. This was on Route 104, and it was after some troubleshooting, so I had figured out... I thought I was doing everything right, but in the Gen 3 Wild tab here, I had not been putting the delay in. I had 0 delay, so it basically did not account for Sweet Scent being used from Oddish. And every time I used Sweet Scent to encounter what I thought was going to be Shiny Talo, I was getting a Wingull that was like 260 frames late. And I had no idea why. Every time you can like search the Pokemon's IVs and see what seed you hit with it, and I couldn't even find the seed of the Wingull that I hit because I wasn't looking in the right advances because I had it completely wrong. I didn't have the delay. So I did, and it was a 7-minute wait for the Talo. It was probably like frame 25,000 something. So I probably searched for like an hour doing that. I have the video. Hold on, let's lock in here. Alright, let's see if I get it first try. Probably not, but that'd be cool. Okay, we get an Abra. That is not what we're looking for, so I'm just going to go ahead and reset. So technically, I could have caught the Abra and inputted its stats into the IV finder, and then from there, placed in the exact stats of that Abra into Gen 3 Wild. I could have changed this to Abra, and then put all of its stats in, or potential like IVs here, and then would have changed that to any, and I would have put in its nature as well, and I would have found out exactly what frame I hit to determine whether I was early or late. But I don't really need to do that. I know that now that I've successfully found the Talo from yesterday, I don't necessarily need to figure out how late or early I am. I was also on my secret ID. I was only 1 frame early for finding my secret ID, so I don't really like to use calibration. You can calibrate this depending on how late or early you were, and it's, I guess, supposed to adjust for your lateness or your earliness. I don't really care for that. I just think normally I'm either 1 to 3 frames late or early. So that is well within like human error, and I just don't care to calibrate it if it's just going to calibrate it like a fraction of a second or something. It just doesn't really matter. I got the Talo. So after I figured out that I have to put 261 in delay for grass wild Pokemon, I got the Talo on the third try. The first try I did catch all the Pokemon and determine whether I was late or early. The first try I was 3 frames late. Second one I was 1 frame early, and then third try I got it. I got it officially. Abra again. So that may have actually been the exact same one, so that probably means I was either late or early consistently. And I'm so glad that this one's on frame 72-75, because waiting 7 minutes for that Talo was, like, excruciating. And I'm pretty positive that whenever I go hunt Elektrike, that the Elektrike wait is going to be 8 minutes. It's longer than this one for sure. And unfortunately here I can show uh-oh. Oh, I'm hunting the wrong... Shoot. I'm hunting the wrong frame by one frame? Or the wrong Sableye by 1 frame? Is that right? What is it? Sableye, 268. I accidentally put 267 in here earlier. I may have forgotten to update and click generate, because it's 268 frame, or yeah, frames for the delay. Whoops! That's probably my fault. What is this? 100, that's from 100,000. So I guess there's no other shiny Sableye. Let me just show you guys really quick though. If I go to any Pokemon Star Square, the earliest possible frame that I can hit a shiny Pokemon ever, no matter where I'm at, is 72-74. The second earliest frame is 24,945. This is the frame that I was aiming for Talo on, so that was like a 7-minute wait. This right here, the third frame, 27,764, will be the frame for Elektrike. This also, if this is an Abra again, I was wrong. I try to be a little bit early, because I'm currently hunting 1 frame early. Or I guess I'm hunting 1 frame late right now, but it's an Aeron. Yeah, did that. I guess I don't have Aeron caught. And I could have caught that and saved, but oh well. I tried to catch an Aeron yesterday, but it was just taking so long. Because I didn't really have any good way to lower its health. Yeah, this entire party, I guess, is... I guess Oddish technically could with Absorb a little bit, but I didn't have a good way to lower the Aeron's health yesterday. So I tried chucking a ball at full health, and it just broke out a couple of times, and I was like, whatever, I'll just come back whenever I can use Thunder Wave. So I do need to... I guess I did catch Plusle and Minun. One of those might have Thunder Wave. So I should bring one of those back and get... Aeron. I also want to know Granite Cave Emerald. I want to know if you can encounter Mawile. Floor 1. Do not see Mawile at all. I guess you can't encounter Mawile in this? It's unfortunate. Is Mawile a trade-only Pokemon in Emerald? Because I know that there were like 5 Pokemon that you have to transfer in, and I'm pretty sure Surskit is one of them. To transfer from a different game. Either Ruby, Sapphire, or I think Colosseum or Guild Darkness. I guess I can change this back to Sableye. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to go Initial Advances, Change that to 7270, because that's 4 frames early. Oh, hold on. And then I'll change this to 7280. Abra again. Generate. Oh, I need to take this off. Okay, so here, where is he? Here is the Sableye I'm going for, and I land on an Abra, so it could be this guy right here, 3 frames early. It's a male, level 9. It's most likely that one. Because if I were to be anything later, or what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I were to be 6 frames late, 1 to 6 frames late, actually 1 to 7 frames late, I would be encountering an Aeron. If I was 1 frame early, it would be Makuhita. 2 frames early, it would be an Aeron. And 3 frames early, Abra. So this has to be what I just encountered. And like I said, I don't really want to update for 3 frames. Because I think 3 frames is well within my margin of error. And I'm definitely not an RNG manipulation specialist by any means. This is my first time ever doing this. But from my understanding, if I were to have updated, if I were to have put 7271 into frame hit right here and updated the calibration, I believe it would have essentially calibrated it to where I am always hitting 3 frames early, which is just not going to happen. Yeah, I guess so. Emerald can't... I guess you can't get Mawile in Emerald? Let me go to locations. Victory Road. You can get it in Victory Road. Oh, and it's a Ruby exclusive until Victory Road for Emeralds. Okay, that's cool. I guess. Is it in Gale of Darkness or Coliseum? I don't know, it doesn't tell me. I use Pokemon Database for all my stuff in terms of, like, movesets, locations. I like Pokemon Database. And then Cerebi for, like, encounter rates. Cerebi and Pokemon DB, those are the goats. I used to use Bulbapedia as a kid, but, like, I can't even navigate it anymore. That felt a little bit late. Might see an error on here. Abra again. And it's level 9. Maybe I am consistently hitting 3 frames early. I'm going to go ahead and try to calibrate it. And hopefully I get the Sableye now. Yeah, yesterday was just a mess with the Talo and not having the right delay up, because I was like, I went back and double checked I had the right secret ID. I was so in denial because I'd done it for an hour and I was still only finding this Wingull, and I think it was a Hardy Nature Wingull, and I couldn't find it anywhere in Gen 3 Wild's like searcher. And so I went back through, you can choose this manager tab right here, and it'll pull up like a profile manager, and you can change your secret ID. And I went back and I changed my secret ID to, like 10, probably 10 to 12 different secret IDs, just to see if there was a potential like shiny Mudkip with docile nature that was a male, that could have come close to the one that I had landed on, and nothing. Nothing turned up except for the exact one that I did land on. So I'm like, okay, this has to be the right secret ID. I'm doing something wrong here. And I ended up going to watch. I rewatched. I'm a Blissey has a really good tutorial on YouTube on how to shiny hunt in the wild. Well, really, he has a lot of very good RNG manipulation tutorials in general. But he has one for how to shiny hunt in the wild on Emerald. And what he said, I originally just didn't even hear it. Like, it totally slipped my mind. But he said if you're outside, set the delay to 261. If you're in a cave, set the delay to 268. And that totally changed it. Found the Talo on the third try after that, so. Alright, let's see. Aaron. So now I was late? Not that one, because that's a female. That one's a female. Aaron, level 10 male. It was probably this one. So I was two frames late. Okay, we'll see now. Whenever I was doing the Mudkip hunt, every time I updated it with, like, the frame hit, it didn't really help. And in some cases it made it worse. Like, if I was a couple frames late and updated it, then I would be, like, way too many frames early the next time. And I guess I also try to adjust how early or late I hit it as well. I don't just, like, try to hit it the exact same every time, so. Partially human error, partially the calibration, I don't know. But if this one doesn't hit, I might just go back to 0 on the calibration. So I play floor hockey on Sundays, and I guess I pissed somebody off the other day because I was I played defense, and this is just, keep in mind, this is ball hockey, right? Is it floor ball hockey? No skates, like hardly any pads at all. Like, no one's really. This is not a competitive thing. I mean, I guess it is competitive, but it's like mainly for fun. But there's some dudes in the league that just take it way too seriously. And like I said, I play defense, so like whenever I'm in my defensive zone and like there's forwards trying to get in front of my goalie, I try to get them out of the way of my goalie. And the way that I do that is I'll take my stick. I don't actually hit them, but I like put it on their back and just like apply light pressure. And this one guy got really mad at me for doing that because he started calling it a cross check, which is just wrong. Ooh, that felt early on my part. Makuhita! So that means I was 1 frame early. I don't really want to calibrate though, because I know that I was slightly early. But yeah, like I was saying, I used my stick to like kind of get these guys out of the way. I just like put it into their back and like apply light pressure because it just annoys them, right? It's just annoying. And I'm not like, if I were to fully extend my arms like that, then it would be like a cross check. But I'm just doing this. And the guy got really mad. He's like, you need to get your freaking cross check on my back. And I'm like, man, what? So then I took to Reddit and I asked Reddit if what I was doing is a penalty. And most of them are saying no, it's not a penalty, but I don't know. I don't know if I should really trust Reddit. I guess I'm just using it as a way to get validation. Yeah, most of them agree with me, which is kind of fun. I don't even know if this Gen 3 Wild thing is showing up well on stream. Let me see if I can pop out projector. Oh, it does look pretty good. The first few times that I was using this, why is the timer smaller? Oh, that's so weird. Why does it do that? Huh. So the timer in the preview is larger than the timer in the actual program. That's odd. Abra again. Level 9. So I was 2 frames early. No, 3. Wow. Let's go back to this. That feels like a steep calibration. I'm just going to go back to 0. Let's do a full reset. So I found that if I'm going to have any shinies on this frame, I believe that they're also all going to be a female, and they're all going to be docile. Which I suppose is a fine nature, because I'm pretty positive that one cancels out. It's just a neutral nature. But I'm going with a name theme from A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and all of the names that I have are male names. Not that it really matters when I'm just playing Pokemon, but like it would be more accurate if instead of getting the female for this frame that I got a male. Although I think once I set up, I don't know if I'm going to set up arbitrary code execution on this save file. I might. In order to get, I believe if I do that, I can trigger the Mew event, and I can get all of the like uncapturable legendaries if I use Ace. Now I know that I could trigger like a random battle with them with Ace, but I am wondering if I can get the like the mystery gift or the event to happen for the other unobtainable Pokemon. That one also, that kind of felt early on my part as well. Aeron. Female level 10, I was quite early. Yeah. I was either 1 frame early or 3 frames early. That's just my fault, I need to be better. Man, it's also, the day that you hunt is also so like, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When you are shiny hunting with RNG manipulation, it is very dependent on the day and your mood and how you're feeling. Like, if your reflexes are up to par, it's very particular, because obviously you're going for these like millisecond frames. I guess it also kind of helps being a former musician. In high school, I played in band, and then I played 1 year in college. And the beeps at the end are like a metronome, and that's helpful to get the right frame down, because it kind of feels like I'm listening to a metronome hitting on the beat. I also use a metronome for whenever I do game corner stuff in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. You can actually set a metronome to 110 BPM, and I use the top 2 middle machines, and I'll go from one. Whenever you start it up, the machine is always set at like the same row or whatever the slots are, and you essentially on the beat you press down on that final like spin. You spin all three of them at the same time, and then on the second beat you press A. On the fourth beat you press A, and then like in between 5 and 6 you press A. And typically you'll see 7s line up. If not, you'll see them like on screen scattered. And it was a quick way that I actually got legitimately to 9999 coins doing that on Fire Red Leaf Green. Aeron again. So let me try to catch this one. No, because then I'm gonna reset, aren't I? No, I can save. Yeah, okay, let me catch this one. Because I do need it for Pokédex completion purposes. And it'll also help me determine whether I was 1 frame early or... Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry, because there's Makita. So I could be 2 or 4 frames early. And this will help me determine that. Let's see, what nature... Okay, so if it's calm nature, I was 2 frames early. If it's hasty, I was 4 frames early. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to the PC to find it, though. Okay, that's fine. I at least get it registered in the Dex. Let me throw that into my Living Dex tracker. I got Geodude earlier and Aeron. Where's Aeron? Here it is. Okay. Use my last repel. Something about Hoenn always kind of draws me back to it. I don't know why. So I really like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Those are probably 2 of my favorite games. And I've played a lot of ROMs of Emerald. 57, so 60... 987. Oh, it's holding a hard stone. What does that do? Does that power up rock type moves? Hasty. 4 frames early? Okay, what's your ID? 70? Okay, if that's 60... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Right? Yep. Okay, maybe I will calibrate that, because that's, 4 frames is more than I normally get. Aw, man. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Yesterday was a pretty bad day for me. Except for finding the Talo. Talo was nice. Today has been much better. My aunt just asked me if I could find a place to watch VHS tapes around our town. Your house with a VHS player. Okay. Let's try to find this guy. I think my dad still has a VHS player. I'm getting hungry already. I had steak tacos for lunch today. Only had 3 of them, but they're pretty I mean, I guess they felt filling at the time. I had some chips and queso as well. And that was it. Oh gosh, that was probably at noon. Probably 12:30, something like that. I'm already getting hungry. Oh, I got a little kitty cat on the bed. Also, these dang seasonal allergies are killing me. Did I take my allergy meds today? I don't know if I did, but like my lips are getting dry. I need to put chapstick on. I'll do that right now. I got Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. Let's see a shiny Sableye here. Aeron. Male Aeron this time, level 10. Oh. So I went the other way. I was late. This one's taking a lot longer than Talo, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of wild how consistently I will hit an early or a late frame, but I cannot get that exact frame that I'm going for. Also, this Sableye's IVs are pretty good. 23, 23, 17, 21, 28, 26. That's not bad. Because it'll rely on physical attack with ghost type moves. And I don't know if dark type is physical too. Let me make sure. Gen 3 equal special. Special, fire, water, electric, grass, ice, psychic, dragon, dark. Okay, so dark is special. But at least ghost will be physical. And really, shadow balls are going to be the best move for this guy. And that's why I feel like Banette was really good in the early generations because of that too. Because Banette's such a physical attacker, and it's probably one of the best Shadow Ball users in terms of ghost types, at least in the first 3 gens. Because obviously Gengar leads more special. Alakazam leans more special. That's not a ghost type though. What other ghost types were there? Mischievous? Mischievous wasn't very good. Still isn't very good. Aeron again, man. Level 9 male? This one was 1 frame late. That is within human error. I will not adjust. I think that was 1 frame late. Could have possibly been this one, but I don't think I was. What would that be? 2, 3, 4. I don't think I was 7 frames late. That didn't feel that late at all. Yeah, I mean, that had to be the 1 frame. What does power mean? What does that mean in this column here? I don't know. It's kind of crazy how this RNG manipulation stuff has come, like, so far that we have these kind of tools for everything. The fact that I guess you have to do so much research that I don't know if you can rip the file of Emerald and like break it open and based on the script, based on the code, figure out what Pokemon is on exactly what frame based on your secret ID. Like, that's crazy. Because if you had to legitimately go through and manually test all of these, no thanks. That would literally have to be like a full-time job. It would take like years. I guess that also means that someone had to code exactly these Pokemon, exactly these shiny slots for every single trainer ID, secret ID combination, right? Aeron again! Level 9 male! Did I just... Man, it's getting cold in my apartment, too. Popeyes, what are you telling me? Let the $5 parade roll all day. $5 faves all day, every day. We're bringing the flavor party all day. Grab bold Popeyes faves for just $5 each. 3-piece signature chicken or 3-piece tenders or chicken sandwich or 2 regular fries. That's not bad, I guess. You get 2 regular fries and a sandwich for $10. Not bad. Although Popeyes, I've had some horribly long waits at Popeyes for, I guess it was still good food, but just terribly long waits. My girlfriend and I went to the mall very recently, and we went to the Popeyes at the mall. Now, I had eaten prior, so I wasn't super hungry, so I didn't order anything. But my girlfriend wanted to get chicken tenders. She wanted a 3-piece chicken tender, like, meal. Just like fries for the side and a drink. And it comes with a biscuit. It's supposed to come with a biscuit, right? Because she told me that I could eat the biscuit. So I was like, perfect. That'll hold me over till dinner. Oh, man. There was one order, maybe, that they had when we walked up. And they had like 2 workers. So obviously they were understaffed, I guess. But again, they only had like 1 order. We placed the order. Sit down. 5 minutes pass. I looked up at the screen. There's no orders on the screen. And this girl up front is like not doing anything. And 10 minutes go by. She looks at us sitting there still. Hold on. Let me lock in. Level 10. Level 10 male. Did I go backwards 1 frame? I'm not adjusting that. Okay, so we're sitting there, waiting for the food still, 10 minutes in. Girl looks at us and she's like, did you guys get your Dr. Pepper yet? And we were like, nope. So, she made us our Dr. Pepper. Because like at the mall, you don't get to make your own drinks or anything. They have to make it for you. Gives us Dr. Pepper. Sit back down. 5 minutes go by. She turns around. She goes, "Your chicken tenders are up in 30 seconds." Okay, 30 seconds. And as she was about to say that to us, there were like 3 other people that came up. 3 groups of people. There was an older couple. There was a younger couple. And then there was just a solo girl. And they all placed their orders. Young couple stands off to the left. Older couple sits right behind us. Younger girl by herself stands next to the counter. The girl working bags everything up. About 2 minutes pass. Bags the stuff up. And it looked like, from what I could see, it looked like a little box that was perfectly sized for 3 tenders and a fry. And the girl who had just placed her order, who was standing at the register, was like, "Oh, thank you," and just kind of grabbed it from her. And then just walked away. And the girl didn't check. The worker did not check to see if it was her order or not. And what's really annoying is that it had my name on it, because like I used my rewards whenever we placed the order. So it very clearly like would have said Josh on it. And she didn't even bother to ask. So anyway, then she makes the chicken sandwiches. That went to the younger couple. And then it's just us and the older couple still waiting. And at this point, we've been waiting for like 30, maybe 35 minutes. And my girlfriend's very hungry. And I'm starting to get frustrated. Hold on. So I was getting frustrated at this point. And I went up and I wanted to ask for a refund. Abra. I cannot hit this frame, man. Alright. So I'm about to ask for a refund, right? Just because there were so many other places we could have eaten at the mall. And we've been waiting for so long. It's not even worth it. So, as I'm standing at the counter, waiting to ask her for a refund, the girl, like, turns around, not towards me, but towards my girlfriend, and she says, "What are you waiting on?" And my girlfriend's like, "3 chicken tenders?" And she, like, turns back around, and she's like, "Oh, okay." And she just boxes it up. There were chicken tenders sitting there the whole time. She had them. Boxes it up. Tries getting it to my girlfriend, and I'm like, "Can we just get a refund? Like, we have been waiting for so long." And the girl was like, hold on. And she had to go get the person who was in the back, because she didn't know anything. So, I get it. I guess she was new. Person in the back is like, "Well, if you want a refund, we got to take the chicken dinners back." And I'm like, "Well, we'll take the food, because it's sitting right there. It's ready for us. But, like, I just want a refund, because we have been waiting for so long." But she's like, "Well, we got to take the food back if we do that." I'm like, "Well, that's pretty dumb." And she's like, "Well, I could offer you, like, I'm really sorry, you know, our cook called out, we're short-staffed." And I'm like, "I get it, I've been there." But she's like, I can offer you, like, free food, more chicken tenders." And I'm like, "I don't want any more chicken tenders. I'm not that hungry. It's for her." And she didn't want anything else. So the girl just kept pleading. She's like, "Well, we can't give you a refund about the food, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Whatever, it's fine." And so I just sat down, and my girlfriend ate. And then as I was sitting there, like 2 minutes later, the girl comes up to me and she's like, "Here you go, sir." And she gives me these 3 extra chicken tenders. I'm like, okay. The ones that I did not ask for. And I didn't want to eat them. So I set them off to the side. People behind us are still waiting on their food. They've been waiting for like 25 to 30 minutes now. That felt really good. I feel like that was right on the money. I was not right on the money. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, the people behind us are still waiting on their food. And at this point, the older lady, she's like, I'm gonna go ask how long it's gonna take on our food." And my girlfriend's like, "Why don't you just give them those chicken tenders?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I turn around, I offer the chicken tenders to the guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, thank you." Like, he's very appreciative. Takes our chicken tenders, the extra ones that we had, and he was like, "Man, I'll just be happy if we even like get out of here with our food, with the stuff that we ordered." I'm like, "Yeah, good luck." So 40 minutes. 40-minute wait for 3 chicken tenders, a fry. Oh, and by the way, they didn't even give us the biscuit. They totally forgot the biscuit. So 40-minute wait for 3 chicken tenders, fries, and no biscuit, and a watered-down Dr. Pepper from Popeyes in the mall. So we will not be eating at Popeyes in the mall anymore, based on that experience. I should leave a 1-star review and just go off on them and like leave it there for someone to discover in the future and laugh at. I love 1-star reviews, man, or just like bad reviews of restaurants, because people get so mad. As I am. I'm also quite mad about this Popeyes experience, but people will get very upset and plead their case online, and it's very funny. And it's even better when the owner of the store or like the company themselves will respond to the message and either ratio the person or just like apologize and like try to save their public image. I used to work at a restaurant that didn't very often get bad reviews, but when they did, it was really funny. Come on, level 11? Oh, this one's 5 frames late. That can't be. I mean, I'm pretty positive I'm hitting the right Pokemon whenever I see these, because I've hit the level 11 Makuhita, I've hit the level 10 female Aeron. So I caught that one. I've hit this Abra a lot. I've hit this Aeron. I've hit this Aeron, and now I have hit this Aeron. Whoa. Hey now, what's going on here? This Aeron. And I still somehow have not hit this Sableye. Maybe I can psych myself out and try to go for this frame and accidentally land on this frame. Because I don't know, I've encountered the Abra a lot lately. That's 1, 2, 3 frames early. So what if I go for 1, 2, 3, this Aeron right here, and I accidentally will land on Sableye. I might do that. If I land on Abra on this attempt, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change my target frame to 7277 and attempt to accidentally land on Sableye. Now, I bet the moment that I do that, I'm going to land on that female timid Aeron. Frame perfect. That one felt pretty good. Not just the burp, but the press. Makuhita! 1 frame early. I'm getting all the food deals sent to me right now. Everybody's trying to make me buy their food. Oh, I totally forgot it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. If you're not wearing green, you'll get pinched. I have green on my socks. I also had on a little St. Patrick's Day, I don't know, crown thing earlier today at work. Got little shamrocks coming out the side. Oh man, I made Reddit so mad the other day because I shared my opinion on House of the Dragon. Because I genuinely, like, I'm not even lying whenever I say this, I'm not rage baiting or anything. I genuinely think that Season 2 of House of the Dragon was better than Season 1. And a lot of people don't share that sentiment. They just think Season 2 was horrible and that Season 1... Okay, I think the biggest issue for me is that people hail Season 1 as peak television, on par with Game of Thrones Season 1 through 5, and with, I guess now, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't see it as that at all. I think Season 1 of House of the Dragon is boring. And there's a lot that just doesn't happen, that you expect to happen. The entire season just doesn't happen. And even Season 2, things don't happen. Like, Season 1 and 2 of House of the Dragon, it doesn't even come close to the highs of Game of Thrones. Actually, I didn't even really share my opinion on... I guess I kind of did in the post, but I basically asked why people don't like Season 2 of... I laid it on the Abra again. Okay, that's it. I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I update. This would be really funny if I land on a shiny Sableye first try. Because that was 3 frame early Abra. This might be the best play ever. No, this is actually the worst play. Technically, the best play ever would be me just hitting it. Ugh, dude, I have drainage for my allergies too. That's disgusting. I hate allergies so much. I've had bad allergies growing up. Like, horrible. I remember going to a baseball game, and I was with my cousins. Well, I guess with my family and my cousins. And we went to a baseball game. And it was like middle of the summer. Horrible. Horrible for allergy season. And I was just getting wrecked that day with my allergies. By the time we were done with the game, I was like crying on the way back to the car because my eyes were itching so much. And we had gone to a park beforehand too, so I was outside so long. But I remember just like eyes were itching bad, throat hurt. I was just like crying the entire walk to the car and the entire drive home. It was terrible. But luckily my allergies aren't too bad now to the point where I'm crying all the time. But I use Zyrtec as well to help fight it, so I guess I didn't know about Zyrtec as a kid, or I didn't take anything for it. Shiny Sableye? Makuhita! Well, I was 1 frame away from the Sableye. I'm shocked that I'm consistently hitting this 3 to 4 frames early. That's really odd. It genuinely feels like I'm clicking A at the right time. Oh boy. What time is it? 4:21. I'm getting a wave of sleepiness now. Oh, that's not good. I really want to get this Sableye so I can get Manectric in this as well. Not Manectric. What am I going for? Elektrike. Manectric would be way worse. I already looked for it on Pokefinder, and there's only one route I think you can counter Manectric on, and the only shiny frame that I would get for it is on like 40,000 or something outrageous, like a 40-minute wait. I've almost hit an hour on this one. This is wild. I guess RNG manipulation is just like this, though. I also kind of want to play a little bit of Pokemon Coliseum today. Oh, dang. I have this bruise on my shoulder from hockey the other day. I blocked a shot, and it hurt so bad. And I have one on my leg, too. Like, on the back of my calf. I guess just on my calf. The back of the calf would technically be like inside of your leg. Aeron! Level 9 male. That one would be 2 frames earlier. I'm literally just dancing around the Sableye. What if I go for this one instead? I'm still unsure of why this timer is doing that. It does it on stream too. I can see it. It's not even staying. Like, it's obviously adjusting to the normal size, and then it's just immediately going back to that smaller size. That's so weird. I wasn't live on my YouTube. I was, but not watching the live product, I see. That's weird. Man, I feel like every time I stream Pokemon, there's like way less viewers for streaming it, but whenever I post a video on Pokemon on YouTube, it does way better numbers than any of my other content does, which is so weird. I don't know why the streaming versus watching YouTube content for Pokemon is so different. I guess there's just not many. I guess the people who enjoy the Pokemon videos just aren't around when people are streaming. Because it's not just me. I feel like most Pokemon YouTubers also don't get much viewers on stream. Like Johnstone. Johnstone probably averages like 2,000 viewers on stream. But like, I cut the freaking Makita again. That was 2 frames early. No, 3 frames. God. I'm starting to think that this frame doesn't even exist. I don't know if that's possible. It actually might be. No, that wouldn't be possible. I guess that there would potentially be a frame not documented, right? I think that's possible. But if it's on here, I don't think it would be possible to not exist. Right? Because it had to have been pulled from the game at some point. At some point in its... It's got to exist. There's no way it doesn't. The fact that it's 1 frame as well. Like, I was 1 frame early, 1 frame late, 1 frame early. And this is the only possible Sableye round. I really want this thing too. I love shiny Sableye, and I love mega shiny Sableye specifically. But I don't know if I'm going to transfer any of these up, because this is going to be my forever save for Emerald. I would really enjoy for this team to stay. I guess I could just RNG manipulate a second shiny Sableye to actually transfer up. And I guess I could also... I could actually search for one that has good better IVs than this. Like, more competitive, ideally, IVs. I do like using Sableye in competitive. It's kind of fun. Oh, I'm just about to hit an hour. Let's calibrate it. Try it. $83.8. So is that... I guess the calibration is adding that many frames to the timer. Or that many seconds to the timer. Is that right? No, that wouldn't be right, because that'd be over another minute. Maybe that's like milliseconds that it adds? I don't know. I don't know how this calibration here works, but we'll see. I'm kind of expecting, because I was trying to cheese it, right? I'm trying to do 2 frames early, so I'm doing this one. And I was 5 frames early. So I'm kind of expecting to hit one of these Aerons down here. Maybe even that Zubat. I just really hope I get the Sableye. Or, assuming I was, and I pressed it at the exact same time, 1, 2, 3, I could either hit Makokita or Sableye as well. Just give me the Sableye, please. Man, I'm getting cold, I'm getting tired. It is perfect time for a nap. I need this. Need to get this Sableye, though. I genuinely thought I was going to be done by now. Because I mean, I got the Tailo on the 3rd try. Genuinely thought I was going to be done with this by now. Aeron. Level 10 female. 2 frames early, right? Could also be that one. Let me just go back to this and clear this. I'm gonna start fresh. Suppose there could also be an error on the reset as well, if I'm not resetting it on exactly on time. Man, waiting for 8 minutes for this stupid Manectric is going to be... No, not Manectric. Elektrike is gonna... It's gonna bother me. I'm probably not gonna stream that one. Now that I've already gone over an hour on the Sableye, I think I'll probably not stream the Elektrike one, and I'll probably just record that one instead. Especially because I recorded the Tailo one, and that one... Obviously, I was hunting it wrong. Until like an hour in. Then whenever I found out, I corrected it, so... and I'm glad I wasn't streaming that one, because I would have looked like an idiot. I was searching through like every Wingle possible because I kept letting on that stupid Wingle. And I sorted through so many Wingles to try and find the right one. I was like, it's just not here, it doesn't exist. But I was just doing it wrong. I think I actually did record a little bit of that. So I might have that for the video, but I don't know. I probably won't use it for the video. I'm probably just gonna describe that I was doing it wrong, and then maybe I will put it in. Describe I was doing it wrong, show the Wingle that I kept getting, and then what I did wrong, and then show the Talo, of course. Alright, this is the one. I think what's even crazier is that I don't even... It doesn't feel like I'm pressing it any early at all. It felt like that was right in line with it. Maybe it's because I'm tired, man. Whoops, I didn't even... Maybe it's because I'm tired that I just can't hit this right now. I might have to try again later. Accept that this is a failure. Or maybe I have to go do the 8-minute Elektrike hunt first. And then come back to this. I think there's also a very convoluted way to RNG manipulate on Pokemon Coliseum. Which is just crazy, first of all, that people found out how to do it on that. And that people actually do it. I'm pretty positive that you have to, like... You cannot see if it is a shiny in battle. If it is truly a shiny, is from what I'm understanding, you have to catch the Pokemon. So like you have to successfully snag it from the trainer, and then I believe when you go to the summary of it, you'll know if it's a shiny or not. And I don't know how the frame rate works on the GameCube. I made a big decision today, everyone. I made a big decision. I deleted Fortnite. No more Fortnite on my computer. I got rid of it. I was not having fun with the game. No more Fortnite. I got rid of Fortnite. It is off the computer. Freed up 60 gigabytes of space. I got very bored of Fortnite. Festival, Battle Royale, all of it. That felt early. I don't think this is it. Oh, level 10 female. That was definitely early. This has got to be the one. This is for Fortnite, for deleting Fortnite. Also, I have a character on Baldur's Gate 3. I have a like a mod that allows you to be more races than what's in the actual like base game, and they added a goblin race, and I made a goblin character and I named him Fortnite, and his motivation is to be the best goblin in the realm, so he has to kill every other goblin in order to become the best goblin. Fortnite, the goblin conqueror, I guess. I don't know if you're familiar with Baldur's Gate at all, but once I got to the Goblin Camp, I couldn't let him live. Had to get rid of him. Getting the Sableye this run? Man, I hope so. No, you know what? I know so. I'm feeling it. This is the one. Hunting in the cave is a little bit different. It feels weird. It feels like I am cursed to not hit this one frame. I'm not sure why. Hunting in the grass felt so much easier once I figured out how to do it. Honestly, that's just the goal now. Is I know I wanted to get the Elektrike, but I need to get prepared for dinner here soon, and I honestly thought I was going to get both of them today. That felt pretty good. I don't know. Felt pretty good. Oh, another level 10. Okay, so I could have been what? Two frames early, or 3 or 4 frames early? I don't know. Is it worth? If I was consistently landing on the Makuhita and I calibrated it and it gave me this, and now I'm consistently landing on an even earlier frame. Why don't I... Let me clear this, right? And I'm going to calibrate it to this. Negative. There we go. Let's see if that works. I don't know. My logic there could be completely broken. But I'm trusting in my assumption here that the negative calibration is going to work. I need it to work soon, because I am quite hungry. And I am not getting... well, maybe I shouldn't say I'm not going to get off until I find it, because what if I never find it? This could be hours from now. I've already gone an hour and 11 minutes in without it. I literally feel like it's playing keep away. Like, the game is playing keep away with the Sableye. And it's not very nice. I just need the golden boy. Or I guess it's gonna be a girl, so golden girl. I think I am going to... I'm gonna look for a Sableye, though, that, like, that has some decent IVs. Actually, no, I'll just do that later. I'll do that later because I don't want to mess up my... I don't want to mess this up yet. But I do want to... I kind of want to look for one that has good IVs, like, better than this, like... Potential 31s for attack, HP, defense, special defense, speed. Because I can transfer it up and use it. That felt like I pressed it literally right on the dot. Like, I could not have done any better. Of course. Another female, level 10. I am, like, consistently landing on this now. That's 3 in a row that I've landed on this exact Aeron. And I know it's not one of these late ones, because level 11, 11, 10 male, 9. It doesn't feel early at all. That's what's so weird about it. Let me go no calibration. I'm gonna go back to trying to land on this frame instead. Actually, let me... Okay, that might look stupid, but... So, okay, so my dumb logic again here is that if I'm consistently landing on the 3 frame early Aeron, then hunting, or rather, changing my target frame to the Aeron that's 1 frame late, and then telling it that I got the Aeron that was 2 frames late in order to calibrate it to this will help me land directly on the Sableye that is 2 frames early. Oh, we're talking about, I guess we're talking about St. Patrick's Day pizza in our group chat. Start with the crust, then top it with all green toppings. Green peppers, green olives, spinach, or jalapenos. Let the St. Patrick's Day shenanigans begin. Terms apply. Oh wait, maybe he just copy-pasted that from Domino's. That would be really funny if he did. Is that a Domino's message? Legitimately might be. It'd be really... Oh gosh, I saw this lady on... I guess it was on TikTok. She made the... What'd she call it? It was like a green hot dog. And she used Jell-O. I think what she did was like melted green Jell-O in boiling water. And then boiled her hot dogs in the Jell-O water. Put them on the buns. And put green mustard on it. Yeah, she dyed the mustard, like her yellow mustard, green. Aeron again. This time. Okay, so technically, I think I just landed on this one that would be 1 frame late in terms of what I was just hunting. So what if I remove the negative here and calibrate it to that? That didn't really feel like a good reset, but... oh well. I believe whenever I found the Mudkip, it didn't feel like a good reset either. I can't believe I wasn't recording or streaming for the Mudkip, which is quite unfortunate. My fault, I guess. It's also pretty late, though. It was like midnight whenever I found it. It was a Domino's notification. I knew it. Actually, pizza sounds pretty good. I was going to make burgers tonight. But pizza sounds pretty good. No, I can't... I'm having a war right now. Should I buy pizza or just make food at home? Deals. Do they have any deals for St. Patrick's Day? Probably not. Any pizza, any toppings, $9.99 each. Oh, that's the... no. I do like this choose any two for $6.99 deal. Because you can get quite a decent value for that. I believe they limit it to like a medium one topping pizza, but still, it's not bad. Whatever happened to the $5 hot and ready pizza? Honestly, though, Little Caesars wasn't ever very good. Even when they were hot and ready. I'm doing a full reset again. And I'm gonna use my thumb. I'm using my thumb this time. I feel like whenever I've been using my index finger the entire hunt, and it's been bad. When I use my thumb, we get better results. I actually get shinies. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember what I did last night for the Talo. Man, the freaking, what are these things called? The lava cakes, the chocolate lava cakes from Domino's. Man, so good. Why is it so cold in here? I have the heat on. What's the temp out? Is it super cold out? 36 degrees? That's pretty cold. But I don't know, I feel like if I have the heat on, I should be regulated. Alright. By 5 o'clock, I get this Sableye. And then I can leave and find food. Scavenge the earth for some scraps. 12 minutes. Come on! Yeah! Oh! Oh, it isn't! Yeah! I was scared. I didn't think it was actually shiny whenever it was sliding by. It kind of looked purple. It looked normal. Thumb that's what I'm saying! My thumb! I should have used my thumb the whole time. Okay. How am I gonna hurt it? Wait. Okay, it has good IVs, right? I don't think that a level 12 Nincada's Leech Life will do that much damage. That's gonna... Okay, it's consistently doing 10, that's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. Let's just do that a couple more times. I should have brought one of my electric types so I could paralyze it at least. Okay, I'm starting to get scared that a crit... No, I don't think a crit would kill in this range. Now I think a crit might kill in 2 more. Okay, a crit 1000% kills right here. So I think it's time to ball. And I would rather catch it in a regular Pokeball than a Great Ball, because I don't really like the design of the... I don't like the design of a Great Ball. It's kind of ugly. Okay, I'm gonna need to see some shakes here, Sableye. Oh gosh, do I risk it? Do I hit Leech Life again? Dude. What are your base stats? Is your special defense better? No. Physical defense is better. Oh, no. Okay. I want to get it to red. I mean, I could use Peck. You have 11 attack. It'd be stab. 40 base power. No, that wouldn't work. I think Peck would kill it. Oh, okay. That's fine. You did your job, Ninkata. You did your job. Wait, do I have... No, I have poison powder. I thought I might have had stun spore. Oh, it's not even shaking still. Please. Oh. Why can't you just stay in a regular Pokeball? I know I'll have better chances with the Great Ball. 2 shakes? No! Because I said it. Oh, come on. You have like 0 health left. Come on. Oh my... I should have brought an electric type. That's actually so dumb of me. Come on. Last... Oh! Okay, fine. 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 What? Come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. I've waited an hour and 20 minutes for you. Come on, show him who's boss, Dunk. What if I lower your stats? I think it's a myth, but what if I do it? I don't think... She is trolling me. Alright. No! Don't do this. No, I'm not using my thumb. Hold on. Now I am. What? I have to press everything with my thumb now. We are never using my index finger. We are only using my thumb. What am I naming you? Pate? Steely Pate? Does Steely fit? Will the full name fit? Steely... Oh, it does if I don't space. Okay. I might do that. Steely Pate. Yeah! Thumb strat OP. He's on 3 health. Oh man, look at that. Oh, 2 health. Okay, let me add him to, let me stop the clock. Stop the clock! And I need to add him to, add him to the layout here. Or I guess, rather, her. What are you, level 10? Sableye. Steel Pate. Level 10. You have how much HP? 32. Shiny. Email. Save. Alright! We have 3 members now. 4th member, soon to come. Should be Elektrike. Nope. I keep saying that. Elektrike. But later. First off, let's take a look. Makuhita. Shiny CD Pate. Look at that. Are the gems different? Are the back sprite gems different colors? I don't even know if they are. Let me throw Raymond in here too. You can see them all. Bang. Raymond looks clean with the Premier Ball. I really wish I would have gotten Steeded Pate in a normal Pokeball. That would have been nice. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Use Focus Energy again. Use Focus Energy again. Use it. Use Focus Energy. Oh! I'll just crit you right back. That's fine. Well done, Raymond. Let me get out of here. I need to go heal. I also have... I believe I have caught everything I possibly can catch. To the... Up until the point where I'm at. So... I haven't evolved everything or anything, but... At least I've got... most of the Pokedex that I can get to this point. Wow, that was definitely the hardest one, and I think it probably will be the hardest one in general, because I believe Elektrike has an easier capture rate, and... Oh, I guess I'm just going to keep everybody on the team, because I need you to evolve. Well... No, you can leave for now. Hold on, what's your ID? 42. So let's see, what is you're 39? 41, 2. You're right there. Okay, I'm gonna go get set up. Make my delay correct. So let me just show you really quick on this other screen. So I'm going to change this to Route 110. We're going to go for Elektrike. Star Square. And change this back to 0. This back to 100,000. And generate. There we go. So the earliest possible shiny frame for Elektrike will be 28,233. And that will take 7 minutes. Wow. What? These two right here are, what is that, 52 frames away? But they're the exact same level, exact same nature, exact same ability, exact same IVs, exact same gender. That's the exact same Pokemon. But it's 53 frames away. That's so weird. Ha! I could go for... This one has pretty good physical attack IVs. But... all around, I mean, good speed, special defense as well, but in general, pretty bad. And then this one's honestly not great either. Because no attack and 5 special attack IVs, that's terrible. I do want to look for a good Sableye, Granite Cave. And let me make this like a minimum... like 18 on all of them, and I'll just make this like 1 million. Nothing? Oh, there we go. So yeah, I don't have any that get guaranteed 31 IVs. That's terrible. But it looks like on frame 4,279,655. I could find one that has decent. Yeah, no, I think the one that I have is honestly fine. So I could just find that guy again and transfer, or catch another one, transfer it up, and train it for competitive battles. Okay, yeah, Elektrike. Wait. Oh, I need to reset this. You know what, though? I might actually look for... Where else can I catch Elektrike? Because they might have better IVs. Elektrike. Locations. I can go... Route 118 is the only other spot. 118. Nope. They have the exact same IVs. Okay. Oh, I guess that technically comes with the frame that it's found on, right? It's just a different level? Yeah. Okay, let me just go over there. I'll get positioned, and then I'm gonna end stream, because I need to get food. Man, I really wish that I would have been able to get both of them today. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go back to this. I can change this now to, How do I reset this timer? That's not right. Reset. And Sableye, where are you? Right here? I can change you to my next target. Elektrike, why are you way up there? Bang. Elektrike, you're next. There are some battles over here that I wanted to save for experience. And I can't poison or paralyze it. Shouldn't really matter, because I have Nightshade with Steely Pate, so I can do guaranteed 10 damage every single turn. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Next time, I will be getting Elektrike. And the next two members are going to have to wait a little bit. I'll get Elektrike, and I'll actually get to play the game, level everybody up, and defeat Watson. And then we'll get the rest of the team members from there. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.